fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age. Showing money that I don't have, there's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook life dream. If they post a pic of me deep clean, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Send you one of my sports cars, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing too. Yeah, 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 yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you gonna get. I had a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied, cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion. But in reality it's a psych, cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age. Showing money that I don't have, there's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living a fake Facebook life dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily, that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can.
All right, Kinsman, we are here to announce that we have purchased Full Beard.
What are you talking about?
What have you been drinking? Okay. Wait. I know why we're here. We've been hired as full-time wait staff.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Then what are we doing here? Actually, Klomp, we're here.
Did I just give it away, Kinsman? Oh, I can't hear you, dude.
Yeah, you might have just given it a bit of a tease there, but hey,
yes, I didn't click the button, but we do have a big reveal, and I was laughing because I didn't click the button enough. But if people were quick, they might have caught what we showing there. But we've had this secret for a long time, right?
Almost 3 months in the making now. So it's about time we reveal it, and yes, we'll have the gentleman from Full Beard on at the bottom of the hour.
Hold on. So it's so funny because what I did with that video is that I added the wait for tonight segment to it, and that thing lasted 5 seconds, and then when I went to go click it off, it played like an extra second. But nonetheless, not everyone's on yet, so maybe I didn't blow it too much. But no. I think
there's a couple of the OMG emojis, so I don't know, maybe they saw something. But anyhow, it's our big reveal night, which ties into Thursday's big party at Full Beard. So stay tuned. We're going to talk to Benji Potvin at the bottom of the hour with Jonathan St. Pierre, and we'll unveil more.
Yes. So, Kinsman, listen, I might have got a little bit excited. I didn't hit that button quick. We tried to do that at the last minute, but people are laughing.
It's all good. It's all fun. And yes, it's going to come out eventually. So, let's just put it aside for a second because
the biggest mistake ever on this show was you revealing a trivia answer. And now
didn't I give the answer away in the question? Yeah.
And now, Kinsman, I think I've topped you, unfortunately. So you really got some stuff on me here. I can't believe I did that, but hilarious. But let's we do want to bring on Steve Morin from the Urban Farm. But before he does, are we finally going to Lucian tomorrow?
Are we going to Lucian tomorrow? We are. We have booked the road test. This is the exciting part. Lucian, a big sponsor with KINZ and KLOMP Live. They are still in recruitment mode for bus drivers for the upcoming school year. So to get the word out there, we're going back to school. In fact, I'm doing the in-school. And because I drove the bus the last time, Jamie, you get to drive the bus this time. And Penny's taking you through the streets of Timmins on tomorrow's episode. So I can't wait.
Yes, I cannot wait for that. And it's all to promote the hiring of bus drivers. They need bus drivers. It's a great job. It's a flexible job. Start in September, fully trained. Bring your little ones with you if you want to. They're awesome people to work for. So we love them over at Lucian's, but
yes,
I want to know more about this pizza here. What's happening here, Kinsman?
At La Luna's, yes, La Luna's is the old Sue's Variety. It's now over at 332 Commercial, and this is where you can get the only keto pizza in all of the North. This is, if you're on that keto diet, can't really munch on pizza, right? Well, guess what? You can have La Luna's keto pizza, and apparently it is the best keto pizza out there from people who have tried keto pizzas. And Melissa wanted me to get the word out that they have the best keto pizza, and of course they've got some two can dine specials, all sorts of Facebook specials. Check out their Facebook page daily. Again, you'll find their La Luna's Facebook page.
Yes.
And again, 332 Commercial, and there is a message behind La Luna's. It's in honor of Melissa Michaud's partner, Melissa Cool, who lost her life back in October of last year, October 29th. And the store was her dream, Melissa Cool's dream. And Melissa is now working on fulfilling that dream for her past partner. And if you haven't been, make sure you check it out. La Luna Takeout and Variety, 332 Commercial in Timmins. And again, the best and the only keto pizza in the North. So there you go. 705-269-0220 to place your orders.
And finally, we're in the middle of camping season now. We have our Northern Ontario weather. These thunderstorms come in, the sun comes out. We know it's going to be nice Thursday because we're going to be outdoors at full beard on Thursday. Yeah. Now I'm worried about slipping something, but I guess it's too late now.
You can't really slip too much now. It's the meme of pulling the foot out of someone's mouth.
Yeah.
That's you in the meme pulling the foot out of your mouth. Anyhow, it's going to be fun.
I've been making mistakes all my life, so it's okay. But nonetheless, it's not too late because you say it well. They got this RV out there that's like, if you really want to tell the neighbors, I mean business, this is the one you roll up in, right?
That's right. The Keystone Arcadia, and this is the top of the line for RVs. And guess who has them? Ready to roll off the lot, Timmins RV. If you haven't been there yet, again, TimminsRV.com. You can go get a 360-degree tour of these beautiful RVs. And they also have great tutorials. I love their web designs and their creativity. They've got how to make s'mores the best way and how to deter bugs at your campfire simply by finding a certain sage branch and stick it in the fire. And apparently that acts as a bug deterrent. But they've got other neat tutorials. And, of course, a walkthrough of your brand new RV, and you don't pay for 6 months.
That's right. And finally, instead of talking about the Urban Farm, because me and you love the Urban Farm, I love it's a local business that's continuing to expand it to a second store. Now they're getting into other communities. Their message is everywhere. Even better than you and I speaking about the Urban Farm, we have Steve Morin tonight. What better than Nora to talk about it, right?
That's right. And he's got some big news, a tie-in with Terry Lemaire and some UFC, some food, Urban Farm. It's good eating. And yeah, who better to tell us about it than to bring Steve Morin on? So let's bring
All
him
right.
on.
So
I think Becky was in the background too.
I'm going to bring Steve on now. Now, hey, Steve, do you have any secrets of your story you want us to spill out?
Secret? No, not yet.
No secrets, eh? So
yeah, good. So thank you for joining us. I want to talk a little bit about the Urban Farm, the backstory, how everything got going. But I think that we really want to talk about this really cool promotion. We have it up on the screen that you have on with Terry Good Time Lemaire. He's also a friend of our show, and you got a pretty awesome deal for folks who are watching the UFC fight this Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, we met Terry right after his big win, I guess a few months ago. So he came to the store and, he started eating our food. So we just wanted to sponsor him. And so we built a relationship, and Terry comes in Saturday or Sunday. We just really nice guy. The kids hang out with him, and always really happy to share what he's up to, how hard he's training. And actually, he's kind of an inspiration in the sense that all the hard work that goes into an individual also goes into our businesses, as you guys would know. Mm-hmm. So, and of course, there was a tough loss. The kids were watching it, but it was just something that we're still behind him. As of today, of course, putting promotion on, huge following. He had the biggest pay-per-view for B2. So it was awesome. And we were so happy to hear that. And we're still hoping that, maybe in September he'll be around, and he's going to go for, another B2 fight somewhere. So we're definitely behind, and how we wanted to support him was just to try to get the word out again, that hopefully in September he's going to be at it again. Behind him, let's get some food going. Let's get a big pay-per-view. I guess it's McGregor and Dustin Poirier. They're going at it for the third time. I guess it's 1-1.
Yeah,
so
it
fit well, right? It just fits really well with Terry. And then we wanted to promote some meal, and then we got Full Beard involved as well. So you're able to get a 6-pack or whatever you guys want, when some of your favorites at Full Beard. Nice. And the coolest thing about it is we are going to personally deliver with Terry. So if you want to grab a social distance picture with him, that's going to be cool. You're going to be able to do that. Maybe get a few words in with Terry. And then we're also going to be giving away some photos of Terry that we're getting printed up at the moment. So, you get a great meal, which includes ribs and some sides. So.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome deal, especially for fight fans, to support a local fighter who's chasing his dream. You get a great meal ready for the UFC fight. There's a bunch of options. Now, I know we have the picture up there, and I know you have a description. The biggest thing we want to tell people, if you're interested in this, it's an awesome meal. You can check it out through the Urban Farm Facebook page, and you'll see this exact picture that's on the screen, and it has a full description. And there's a couple options for folks, right, Steve?
There is a couple of options. So the first being ribs. They're amazing ribs. So that's kind of like your main course. And then of course you also get to choose, you get to choose some wings with that. There's a couple sides like wings. There's going to be, you're able to choose mac and cheese, of course, with bacon, thornlow cheese on top of that. And then there's also, you believe there's going to be a side on there that might be lasagna with thornlow cheese. And then you get to choose some desserts. So, Reese's peanut butter cups, or even the Mennonite butter tarts. So there's a really good option. So it starts off at $29.99, for the meal, including dessert, delivered with Terry if you'd like. And then, of course, you could add six cans from Full Beard for another $19.99.
Nice.
On Saturday, which is coming up. So we were going to start delivering those with Terry, I would say at about 9 o'clock. For those who absolutely are dead set on sleeping in, well, you could absolutely ask us to show up a little bit later, closer to noon. Terry's got some other things he's got to do for 1 o'clock. So between 9 and 1, we're going to be knocking on doors, taking photos, having a lot of fun. Any questions with Terry, any questions with the urban farm. It's going to be a really cool morning with Terry.
Yeah. Look, Janice says Mason is clapping, just hearing all this amazing news with, Terry Lemaire. And but we should emphasize that there's limited packs. How many packs are there? And people should really get on it if they want to get a pack by the weekend.
That's right. So it's going well. There's 50 packs. We just kind of released this yesterday, so we've already sold 10. Normally last minute, within the next day or so, we're going to be booked up. So if you want a chance to book a few up, a lot of people are buying 2 or 3 of these. I guess, they're probably sharing or getting together with their family. So they're booking up really quick. And of course, we're putting a timeline because we need to get the stuff ready. So does Full Beard. Full Beards ask us to put a timeline on it because to get 6 cans times 50 ready and bunched up, we still have to go pick that up. So yeah, we need a little bit of a timeline. So we put Thursday at 1. So hopefully we could sell out by Thursday at 1. Gives us enough time to put everything together in boxes and pre-package that. Nice. So that when we want to go out, these guys are going to have it all ready for the barbecue or oven to be able to cook that before the big UFC fight.
Mm-hmm. Pretty awesome package. Now, one of the things, we follow the urban farm, and of course, we're well aware, the expanded into the 2 stores. We talked about, breaking into other markets, but where did the whole idea for the urban farm start? And, what do you think led to your success so far as you and Becky grow the business?
Well, it was one of those things. I went to the local downtown market. It was June or July of 2018, and I was talking to a lot of farmers, and it was great. You went there on a Thursday, downtown market, and then you were able to talk to these farmers. And then I ended up by meeting a man by the name of Paul Bowman. He's a Mennonite farmer. And we ended up by going to his farm and seeing, all the other product and how seasonal it was. And, by them only coming up once a week, we felt that we could help the farmers kind of, bring product 7 days a week or 5 days a week to our community, as opposed to only the once. Because, of course, if you're not available to go to the downtown market between 11 and 1 when they're open, well, that window was a really short window. So we felt that we could help farmers actually open up that window 5, 6, 7 days a week. So we opened up a store in South Porcupine. It was just our first store, and it's been going well. And then of course, as we're growing, we're always trying to figure things out. So we're still very much focused on local farming. We're still waiting on a couple farmers to grow because we've kind of outgrew their situation. So they got to either reinvest to get, more chickens or their quotas up, or maybe outbuildings that they need more. So we are working with some of the local farmers to kind of just catch up to where we are today. But I mean, we're still got, ultimately our other goal, if it's not with the local, because we're kind of growing to the point where it's becoming a little bit harder, we do really shake hands with the farmers that we work with. So our chicken is actually from Elmira, so Mennonite farmers that we got introduced through our Mennonite farmers. And we go there every other week. We get our chicken. We're able to talk to the farmer. We're able to discuss what's going on. We're able to discuss feed, how they grow all the chicken and stuff like that. We're able to take pictures, videos, or whatever we want. So it's very transparent. And this is just temporary until some of the farmers are able to kind of grow with the demand that we currently have. So there are a little bit of hiccups with that, but ultimately we know our farmers is kind of what we really focus on. Being transparent, shaking hands with the farmers is 100% what we're about.
Really, really cool, and really cool. A success story, and growing into more of a success story. And have you always been in tune of this type of business, or was there sort of something you just dove into and not learning as you go? Obviously, you educate yourself before you start a business, but was this something new for you?
Completely new. I have no Becky, I have zero experience in this. We have a lot now, considering, you know, all the hours that we're putting in it and the love and passion that we're, you know, both just diving in. But of course, along the way, it's just a gut feeling, and we bounce ideas off one another. I think you know, that's what's key, is just going for it. Obviously, we're not always right. We're going to make some calls that, you know, we probably wish we haven't done, but, you know, most of them are calls that are growing our business in the right direction. And you know, we're just releasing now. I think we discussed it. We're kind of bringing the business shop low. We want to enter that market and kind of dabble into that. So, you know, we have a huge fan base, a lot of customers come in from Chapleau. So we're going to try to bring some product to them. We're also working with another local business, actually. Tim's Courier Service is going to be able to help us out with some dry goods. So if anybody wants to, you know, bring up some stuff, and then we're going to be working on some coolers so that he's able to bring some of our frozen product out that way. So we are going to be working closely with another local business to try to get some product out to Chapleau intermediately when we're not there. So yeah, no, you know, ultimately it was just a dive. We thought it was a really good fit for the family, and we just went for it. And here we are today.
Yeah.
Again, when people walk through your door, if they any item on the shelf, you can tell them the backstory. You can, yeah, like you have personal ties to every single item that you sell. So there's no hidden preservatives, no nothing. It's all fresh, all locally, you know, grown. It's the heart and passion like you guys have in your own store with their products on your shelf. It's one of the beautiful things about, you know, shopping local, and especially, you know, helping out these local farmers, because I'm sure they like to see their products sell and succeed. And then, you know, when they see them sell in your store, and, you know, it's a beautiful family. Nice little knit group. And again, if someone says, where does that honey from or come from, you can tell them exactly where it comes from.
Of course, yeah. So we're as we're growing, you know, the honey is you know, we Al Graham, great farmer. We've dealt with him from day one. You know, we got our summer sauces from Al Graham. So there's a lot of product, again, that we're dealing with local farmers. Ultimately is local first. With the growth, sometimes the capacity of the farmers is a little bit tougher. So we're able to source out as, you know, as close as we can. And of course, there's the route that we take that leads us right to Elmira. So, you know, we're building a lot of great relationships out that way. Those are relationships that are going to be there for the future. They're really nice to have now, considering the growth. Once we're able to get back and the local farmers are able to start supplying a little bit more, then we're going to obviously come back here. We're still going to very much need Southern Ontario farmers. However, the idea of it is that we have those relationships built with them. We're able to tell you, hey, I met so-and-so. This is their address. This is what they do. If you want to come for a drive, let's get in a van and I'll bring you there, and we'll shake some hands, and you'll be able to hug the animals or whatever you want to do, and then understand their story. They have families like we do. And I think it's more than just picking up the phone to a wholesaler. It's more so about the actual relationships that we're building.
One of the things, you know, I enjoy about their, you know, the urban farm is the fact that, you know, I used to do my like shopping in big box stores, but I've stopped doing that in the last, you know, year and a half, shopping, you know, directly local. And, you know, whether, you know, it's groceries, it's produce, it's clothing. If you go see Steve and Becky, and if you have a question about the product, they're going to be the subject matter experts on the product, or they'll find and get you the answer. And if you ever have, you know, a question or concern, that will be addressed immediately, because it's local owners, it's their name on the wall, and there's a lot of pride. And you'll never find that in big box stores. But that's why I always encourage people, you know, to shop at places like the Urban Farm. Their goal is to make the customer happy, because if the customer's not happy, the customer doesn't return. And you'll get that personalized experience at a local store. You may get at a big box store, but it's low percentage in my mind. Do you agree, Kinsman?
I 100% agree. Love the Urban Farm. Loved it when it was in Sopo. and now it's in Timmins, and now hopefully in Chapleau. You're slowly branching off, which is a definite must, because you definitely have the clientele, especially when you have those Krispy Kreme, the donut blitzes, the lineup. The one day I came to grab my donuts, thankfully there was no one really in line, and then when I left, it was going right down Joseph.
600 dozens, yeah, we sold 600 dozens, and of course, again, talking about local, that the funds were actually so the proceeds are going to. The first round went to the Alzheimer's Society. Now we're working closely with the Timmins Humane Society. So I think we raised upwards of $5,000 so far.
Nice.
The Krispy Kremes, all going to Alicia and her group at the Timmins Humane Society. Of course, we have a dog. We love animals. So we just feel like it was a good fit. We got the kids involved, and Timmins Humane is just works really well with us. So yeah, I mean, knowing our customers, like you were saying, is we're a small store. Sometimes it's really hard to be there 24 hours a day, because we got other things. I'm in Elmira, I'll be in Chapleau, so on and so forth. But Becky's normally out in the Timmins location. Our employees are taking care of the smaller store here in South Porcupine, and there's a lot of knowledge and wealth. And if we don't have, or if our customers need any answers, Becky and I have our business cards, and we're always able to take our cell phones and answer any questions that possibly weren't answered at the time. So
I think the final question where we're dying to know, so if there's a business decision to be made and it's tied, you know where I'm going with this, right, Steve? Who's going on top here?
Well, it's sometimes we let it stay there for some time. Generally, Becky lets me make the call, but again, she knows when it's going to be a bad call. She's a very smart lady. She sees me make those calls sometimes, and she shakes her head and says, "I wouldn't do that. It's way too much work." And then eventually, I give in and said, "Yeah, you were right. I'll start listening to you a little bit more, right?" But yeah, definitely, I would say the both of us try to make those calls, but ultimately, I make the mistakes. How about that?
No, fair enough.
A beautiful partnership between you two. You're two of the most bubbliest people on this planet. I've known you two for many years here in this city, and now that you own Urban Farm, when I come in, there's I don't think you can ever have the words "bad day" mixed in with a day in the life of Urban Farm and what you guys do. You guys bring a great atmosphere to the city, and I think that's why you guys are excelling the way you do. You guys are real people. When people come in there, they're not only supporting the Urban Farm, they're supporting two local fabulous people, and I think that's the whole key to local. That's why we shop local.
We appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you for so much for coming on and being part of the show. And once again, they got this awesome package delivered by the champ himself, Terry Lemaire. Good time. Yeah. He's a local guy chasing his dream. We will see him in UFC, but second best. He's gonna be. We won't see Terry in UFC this Saturday, but he will come with you with the Urban Farm team and deliver you a meal to your home on Saturday, and all the information's on the Urban Farm Facebook page. And this is what it's going to look like. That's why we have it on the screen. Lots of awesome options, and eat well, enjoy the fight. And if you haven't met Terry, he's an amazing guy, smiling. Even after he was, knocked down and got back up, the commentators at B2, they go, and Lemaire's still smiling. This is the type of individual he is, and that's why he's big support in the community. So does Urban Farm. So thank you, Steve. We really, really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, and good luck with the rest of your push. We'll keep driving, and hopefully you'll hit that 50 mark, and you guys can both make some loot. And of course, you're going to make a lot of people happy with that meal. Honestly, for $29.99, you don't have to cook. Right there's one day of the week no one has to cook. You get ribs, you get that mac and cheese. You just want to start licking the screen. It looks so tasty.
Yeah.
Right there. The shoestring fries. Like, what more do you need? I'll even eat the garnish. That's how tasty it looks, Steve.
Joanne wants to know if Terry will be shirtless. So I mean that's up to Terry to decide.
I'm sure you can ask him.
I don't see him with his shirt on too often, so you never know. Who knows?
That's right.
we could try to bribe him.
Yeah, absolutely. it might spike some sales. I'm just saying.
That's right. Joanne will buy two packages there.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Terry has to come back twice with the delivery.
Right.
Okay. All right. Take care, Steve. We'll
Right
talk.
on. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
All right. Have a good night, bud. Okay, see you
All
later.
right, there, Kinsman. So now I got to admit my mistake to the full beard guys. So you're going to have my back on this, eh?
I'm going to have your back.
I'm going to bring
you know what? As they say, no one in life is perfect. Sometimes we do slip up the odd time. That's why we have Jonathan from Full Beard on, and we've got Benji. He's calling himself Tiny Beard. He's on.
Yeah. All right. So guys, I kept this secret too long, and I tried to be creative and show half the video and then cut it off, and then I sort of let it
kind of slipped up a bit, but it was only a brief fraction of a second. So chances are people saw it, maybe, but maybe they missed it. But hey,
subliminal messages.
Yeah. So you guys, you want to do it? Do you just want me to show the video and then go into it?
Get it done.
All right.
Get her done. You ready to go?
I'm ready. Here it is.
All right, here.
All right, Kinsman, we are here to announce that we have purchased Full Beard.
What are you talking about?
What have you been drinking? Okay. Wait. I know why we're here. We've been hired as full-time wait staff.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Then what are we doing here?
Actually, Klomp, we're here for the launch of the new KINZ and KLOMP 705 Blonde Ale Beer here at Full Beard. We did it, Klomp. We did it.
This round's on you, pal.
So there it is.
Yes. Yeah, we don't have to hide secrets anymore. No, we've got them here. Hang on, let me just turn it there.
There you go.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And this is officially on the market as of right now. Can people order this right now through Full Beard?
Where's my phone? I'm gonna put it on mine right now.
In about
20 minutes.
About 20 minutes from now. Perfect.
Yeah, so obviously we're very excited. Mark and I have been talking about this, and for folks that don't know that this, first of all, Full Beard's known for their great beer, but also their can designs, and they have an amazing artist working for them that did it all. Mark and I, you didn't want to touch us touching a can design, and they came up with this brilliant concept, and we loved it right away. It looks like it's just super sharp. And is this the guy that does all your can designs, or do you have a team of artists?
I'm going to say 99% of all our ideas are brought by Junior at Creative Designs out of Kirkland Lake. He's been with us. Actually, I'm going to say he's been with Jonathan since 2014. In the inception of the Full Beard, written script, logo to the design of the new logo. And as we've kind of moved on to the, everything that's gone through. So Junior Benoit out of Kirkland Lake, a big supporter of ours, and our on-hand graphic design, we drive him nuts, I'm sure. And he's definitely in.
Yeah, and I would think obviously like you focus on the taste of the beer first, but secondly, like I know a lot of craft beer drinkers, and a lot of them, it's the can they see first rather than what the actual beer is. Like, do you see that?
Yeah.
John, yeah, we get lots of people that make the comments of they see the beer can design right away. And it attracts them, right? That's the first thing you're going to see when you go to an LCBO, a beer store, or even to our shelves, right? A lot of times customers will go right to the front counter and they see all the cans line up. they won't even look at the beer list we have on the wall unless they really want to see a little bit more information on it. But they'll look at the can right away and then actually be attracted to that. So it's a great marketing tool when we can do that. I think Benji started off with it when we first started a few things in the past, and then he ran off with it with a few other can labels, and then we just kind of grew that, and then he brought it. We talked about it before with you guys, and he's the one who came up with the concept of making you guys kind of cartoonish as well, right? So I think it really kind of pops something about you guys there on the can, and it's good to work alongside with other people, right? And then you're not the only can design we do. Like we've done some for Kappa's Casing, for the golf club, for other businesses. We've done some in the radio station in the past. We've done some with the Rotary Club. So we work with a bunch of different people who want to have their can label done. So yeah, and we're excited about how it came out. Like Junior was hit on the mark on that from what Benji gave him as a drawing, and it was like sticks. But the bonhomme, as in French, we call them the bonhomme à bâton.
It looks fabulous. My little guy, I put my little guys to the test. I said, who's on this can? Of course, they noticed Jamie first. My little guy said, what are you? And they found Jamie's hat. They said, there's Jamie. And I said, who's the other guy? And they said, oh, that's Papa. So they, for a 5 and a 3-year-old to pick out the resemblance of us characters on a can, that just shows the genius behind the gentleman with the pencil. Like you have Jamie or I draw that, we'd look like stick figures.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like Junior, he spends a lot of time on it. He is a designer, but he's also an artist. He's got this kind of board that looks like a drawing board, but it's a computer. And he literally takes that pen and pencil, I guess what it is, and he basically draws out and it shapes things and brings it in. So it is kind of time consuming. He stands up quite a bit of the time. I don't know how he does it, because we stand at me and Benji stand at candy machines all day, but I think leaning over kind of drawing may be very time consuming and maybe labor soreness.
Yeah, that's right. So we should talk about Thursday. So the cans are going to be available tonight to order, but on Thursday we are doing a launch party at Full Beard, of course, and so we'll post the details online. We've only posted the save the date, but a couple things. So Mark and I are going to be doing our regular Thursday show at 4 p.m. At Full Beard, so we'll be there. We'll be online streaming 4 to 5. And then we got some other cool stuff. So we're going to have live music from Kyle Cote. He's going to play 3 sets. Terry Lemaire is going to be there. We're going to have an interview with him. And Rick Lemieux is going to be doing some stand-up comedy. So
Nice.
It's going to be a good jam-packed night. And again, hopefully sipping on the brand new beer, KINZ and KLOMP Live 705. I was just saying to Jamie earlier, it flows off the tongue, boys. KINZ and KLOMP Live 705. It's the blonde ale. If anybody's wondering what beer is in the can, it's the 705 blonde ale in the can.
that's right. Yeah, it's awesome. So the cans will be available to purchase that night. Now, it's still COVID times. We're in stage 2, so you cannot reserve a table. It is first come, first serve. All the distancing remains in place. You need to have your mask on unless you're seated at the table. And, so there's only limited capacity because that's all the guys at Full Beard can do per the regulations. But we're going to make it an evening, some live entertainment, some fun. And we're super excited. So that's Thursday starting at 4 p.m. And it's going to be great weather from what we see.
Yes.
And then, Benji, you want to jump in about the cans being on patio?
Yeah. So we this is something that we haven't done before, and this will be a first. We normally pour into plastic cups.
For patio COVID reasons. Yeah.
For Thursday, you're going to be able to have a KINZ and KLOMP in your hand, 16-ounce can, 473 mil, to support. And we've also decided and in discussions that we truly believe in what KINZ and KLOMP has brought to the community, supporting local, supporting environmental, supporting around the community. So there will be proceeds donated back to the KINZ and KLOMP crew so that they keep to be sustainable and for years to come. So not only are you supporting Full Beard, you're supporting KINZ and KLOMP. KINZ and KLOMP supports the community wins. So it's a 3 complete circle. And you get to hold your can on the patio, which we've never done before.
First time ever.
That's going to be awesome.
It is real exciting. And Mark, we've been talking about this for a long time, and we're really excited. And we've always wanted to do, something with you folks. And we think it's just amazing. And, Mark and I hold our business meetings at Full Beard. Lucky we don't have a boss to report to because, but yeah, that's right. So we're getting some comments in there, Mark, from folks. So we really hope to see folks out there on Thursday, starting at 4 p.m. And someone said, Jamie, don't cry. No, I usually cry after the show. And Kinsman, I cried when
you were crying when you almost slipped it. You slipped it just a bit. I don't think too many people saw it. Maybe we can ask the question. They all saw it, but I think everybody did. Right?
Yeah, but we're really looking forward to it. So we're going to make a night of it, and we're happy to have Rick part of that and Terry. And if you haven't heard Kyle coach before, Kyle's an awesome guy and plays some amazing music. So
right,
it'll be a fun night out, and it's nice to be able to safely, let me say that, interact with a live audience again. And
that's
really looking forward to that.
It'll be the first time in a long time for a lot to actually sit and hear, a live musician while you're conversing with other adults. It just hasn't happened. Obviously, I think we took our freedom for granted, before COVID. Now when COVID comes in, you want to get back into it. We're slowly getting back into it. So it's nice to hear the words patio, beer, and now you can sit and listen to live entertainment, comedians. It's going to be a good night on Thursday.
So the other question I have too is that, I believe it was last year, it feels so long ago, but you guys started the relationship with Dabrowski's. So is that back offering at Full Beard now? What's happening there?
Yeah, Mark will be on hand as well as Mike from Dabrowski's. They are finally getting set up, so hopefully we'll have everything ready for Thursday. I believe they will, but they're going to be doing a very limited menu. And I don't know if Benji talked to Mark more about it today, but
yeah, we got a little bit of a kind of like before we got shut down. He'll have a menu available, not as complex as what we will do in moving forward in a couple of weeks, but we'll definitely have something and ready for everybody and good eats for everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Charcuterie boards. Is that saying it correctly? Those going to be available?
Yep, correct. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. That was an awesome slip. So how has, one of the things, I love what you guys are doing from a business mind is that, the free deliveries and getting your product out delivered. Did you find that, I guess I'll use lack of a better term, like helped during the COVID restrictions? And is that something you're going to be continuing with the free delivery as we get into looser restrictions?
Yeah, I'll let Benji jump in after, but it really, when we first did it the first time, we were overwhelmed, but I think now seeing it, people really like the fact that we can make the deliveries to their home free of charge, obviously with a minimum 12 cans. It's pretty doable. People, we have our regulars who still order from us regularly, and we go up to Cap and Hearst, and then Benji goes to North Bay, Sudbury, and does home deliveries. And we got guys who do the kegs too at home now, and they can get our beer now even easier with these deliveries, whereas before they very seldomly ordered any kegs from us, right? So now they're getting kegs and cans at their homes. Benji?
Yeah, definitely. It's something that we kind of stumbled across, I guess we could say, in these stages of beginning of COVID, and it's something that we won't take out of our business plan and any near future. We even run to Ottawa every 8 to 10 weeks, and we got to fairly good following there. You know, it takes a lot of time for me and Jonathan because we are the two guys that are actually doing it. But you know what? Being locked up and you know, having my social bubble gives me a break, or I'm going to say a break from my wife, from me. So she appreciates when I go on the road, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure your fans will love to see you on the road as well, because they know you're like the old day. I think I joked about this on one of your threads. You're the old day, the milk delivery man, but now better than milk. It's the beer delivery man.
Yeah, right. I think me and Benji will have to get some nice white suits, eh, Benji?
Yes.
There we go. The whole screen blipped for a second. It was probably my internet. My son's back there playing Xbox. So what are the for folks that haven't been out to the patio yet? What are the hours of the patio?
Benji,
we're well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We go to 9 o'clock from 12 till 9. But we're there from 9 o'clock in the morning. So we have people that come in a little earlier. But 12 till 9 is to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday till 10, Friday, Saturday till, sorry, my dog's making a racket behind me here. Friday and Saturday till 11. That's closed off. So last call, which we call, you know, time to own up and own out is about a little after 10, and then Sundays 12 till 5.
Yeah. And one of the things, you know, we were discussing last time we were there, Mark, for our business meeting, is how amazing the service is, right? You're not sitting and waiting a long time. And, you know, if you need another beer, it's there. It's, you know, it's very casual, a great environment, whether you're with friends, you know, it's a night out with, you know, people from the office, whether you're on there for a date. It's like a place you can go for almost any scenario. And it's outdoors. It's amazing. It's accessible. You know, it's right downtown, and it's an awesome business model, I think.
It is, and again with the tent, you know, having a full roof enclosure, if it does get a little inclement, you can still enjoy the beer and your friends, and the atmosphere doesn't get damper because you're still able to sit on the patio. It doesn't, you know, exactly. Normally rain would you know, toss the towel in. No, your patio setup is absolutely amazing down there.
No, we're appreciative. Luke from the Rotary Club, Luke Charlebois, and
Chalafou.
He definitely hooked us up with something that's you know, safe and sound for everybody to enjoy any kind of incrementing weather that we get in our 4-season days that we get in summer.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Here's, you know, have you considered doing comedy acts at Full Beard? So I know you guys have, you've hosted other events there. You've had the Trivia Nights with Richard Studel. Do you have plans once, even if things maybe now or when things loosen up, to bring other forms of entertainment there this summer or whenever you can?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. We're you know, trying to wait to see until the third stage comes open, that we can kind of look at what we can plan, what we can do.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely looking at a few things that we want to do. You know, one of your great sponsors, the Surge. We're working team and team, and we're definitely gonna help each other out get through this next stage. You know, we're going to get that. And Thursday will be a prime example of, you know, what you guys are going to bring when you guys get your residency up and running at the Surge. And our beer is there, will be there, and it'll be a good focal point with Luke and Kim. We're definitely, you know, nobody's stepping on anybody's toes. I think we're just going to work together and make this thing viable for years to come.
There he is. We
lost him. He's switched frequencies.
Yeah.
There you go.
Laptop died.
No, but that's like Benji was talking about. Like to me, it's businesses supporting businesses, and that's something we need now more than ever. There's a lot of folks, including the Full Beard team, that they were not immune to this. They couldn't have patrons in. Of course, they had the deliveries, but a lot of people like coming into the establishment, drinking on the patio, and that was a long haul. And so when, businesses can work together, you talked about, our relationship together and then adding on the Surge. And I know both you folks are huge community supporters. And to me, that's the route to move forward.
That is the route.
I think you both are setting an excellent example on how to do that.
Yeah, for sure. It's like we talk about our kids. It's not, mom and dad that raise a kid. It's the community, it's the family and the friends that raise the kid. So, if we can work everything, that's how business works. Everybody supports each other, like the urban farm supporting us, we getting some stuff from the urban farm. It's just a big circle. It's like the yin yang of beer, food, and love.
That's right.
There it is. That's the when we did the graduation show, Mark was going to do a big speech to the 2021 grads, and then he just cut it off. So Benji just made it for you there, Mark.
That's it. Couldn't have said it better myself. But again, the old cliche, Jamie loves the cliches. If you scratch someone else's back, another local business, they scratch your back. Everybody benefits when every business thrives. And again, if you're taking a little bit and giving it to Urban Farm's giving it to you. We're now tying it in with Full Beard. We're all now one happy knit family where we're keeping the community and the economy going.
Exactly.
Yeah, perfect. So there it is. It's the official launch of the KINZ and KLOMP Full Beard Beer, 705 beer. And we will be there on Thursday. It's our official launch party.
Yes.
From my can also. It's our official launch party starting at 4 p.m. And if you're just joining us, Mark and I will be streaming live between 4 and 5. Then we have Kyle Cote with live music, Rick Lemieux with stand-up comedy, Terry Lemaire will be there, and it will be a fun night out. So thanks, guys. We thanked you before. We want to publicly thank you, and we really appreciate what you've done for us here. And we're looking forward to, continuing this on down the road, of course.
Yes.
No, for sure, 100%. We really appreciate you guys kind of pushing it out there too as well, and I think this is a great collab, and as we do with every other local business around town, everybody is always working together, which is great to see.
Yeah,
we'll keep you posted on sales and how far the beer goes.
Yes.
I'm curious to see because you have a delivery tomorrow. Would any of these cans make it on that delivery, or would that be new for next week?
Absolutely, it'll go live at about 8:15. We're going to launch the site with that can up on fullbeardbrewing.com, and choose your brews, and we'll definitely get that rolling. And remember, everybody listening, proceeds. You want to see more of the KINZ and KLOMP crew, support, and then. They'll definitely benefit from this. This is about supporting and letting them grow.
Yeah, that's amazing, and we're appreciating the feedback already. Well, guys, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
I may have spoiled it a little early, but it still tastes sweet, right, Mark?
It still tastes sweet, and it will taste sweeter on a Full Beard patio on a Thursday. So if you can get there early, again, no reservations. Join us for the KINZ and KLOMP live patio party down at Full Beard. It's going to be a good time. Things get underway at 4. And again, you can try the new KINZ and KLOMP live 705. Doesn't get any better than that. And the delivery routes tomorrow. Where are you guys headed? Delivery? You're going south to North Bay tomorrow?
No, Johnny's off to the Sioux, Sudbury, Espanola, Little Current, Valcaron, Hanmer. Chelmsford. So he'll be bringing.
All right. He's a busy guy. He's they're busy guys, Kinsman.
They are.
We can't keep them on streams all night.
No, because I've been talking to Jonathan the other night. He was there. You've been there some nights. Is that a frequent time? You wake up at 2 a.m. and you're there canning cans at the brewery. Is that normal, or is that just how the production's been going? Like you need to get in there to can.
Yeah, that's the production to do a certain amount of cans. We have a smaller unit can machine, so it takes quite Benji does the afternoons, or we swap sometimes as well. So he did at 3 o'clock in the morning the last time, and he's you might, if you go around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you might see him dancing in the window in front of the canning machine. So
That's it.
It might be worth the trip just to see that.
The early bird gets the new can.
Okay, good.
exactly.
I thought you were going worm there. I'm like, oh.
No.
PG.
Yeah. All right, boys. You guys have a great evening, and we will be talking super soon.
We'll see you on Thursday.
Thursday. Thanks, guys.
Cheers to the new can. There it goes. And again, it goes live at 8:15 tonight on your website.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm on it.
Take care, guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Good night, guys. We'll see you Thursday.
So there it is, Kinsman. They are. We love working with the Full Beard team, and me and you are like beyond excited about this. And even though I let it slip tonight, we did keep it as a secret for
3 months.
Yeah. So
we were talking about this when we were shoveling snow, and of course, COVID kept throwing an axe and a dent into the armor, as they say. It just kept getting pushed off, and then finally, numbers started to get better, and we said, you know what, this is a perfect time to launch this beer. And we couldn't think, this business venture, for us, you and I, Jamie, from November to now, we're month 7 now, moving on to month 8. You couldn't ask for a better partnership between KINZ and KLOMP, us, and the guys at Full Beard. They're chasing their dream. We're now chasing our dream together. We're chasing dreams, and again, it's all about supporting local. And we couldn't have a better piggyback ride with Full Beard. It's that beer is resonating everywhere. They're getting provincial awards. Couldn't pick up a better duo.
Good.
Love them.
Yes, 1,000%. So that's Thursday starting at 4 p.m. We're going to post a promo video right after the show, and the beer is available now, 8:15 or 20 minutes. 8:15 will go on the website. Yes. So just a couple of things before we wrap up. We did the grad party today. So Ada Dag Labine. We went to her house. We did the grad party. We got to meet the family, just a tremendous family. And I thought, and I think her mom, Lori, I believe her name is, stole the show with her speech about
she did
Ada's grad and recognizing all the grads. And I thought, if you haven't seen the live video, you got to watch what Lori had to say about all the grads in the community, especially some grads who've been out of school for a while and went back. We had a couple, they completed high school. They've had children, they've had families. Now they're in their 40s, some in their 50s, went back and completed high school. And you and I were like very touched by all the stories we got. So congratulations to Ada, all the grads, and just tremendous. We had a lot of fun today.
Yeah, had a lot of fun. And again, if you saw, it's hard to see in the video. There was a basket. There was 3 main baskets. I know Escape from Reality had a basket. They had Hilltop Confectionery had a candy basket, and all the other sponsors had envelopes. So all the envelopes were crammed inside one of the buckets, and 16, 18 sponsors at the end of it. Over $1,100+ in prizes. They were diving into one of the candy treats there before we were wrapped up there, and that's what you or I would be doing. But they certainly hit the jackpot. Ada is on her way to Toronto in the fall, and again, hopefully we gave her a little a light on the grad party, something that she'll remember for a long time. At least I will. That's in my 25 years of broadcasting, that's the first time I've done a curbside grad ceremony. Yeah. There you go.
It was very cool, and we're very happy to be part of that. Just a couple quick things. Chase the Ace. The pot has grown to over 2,000, I believe.
I think we're just shy of the 2,000. Let me just find it. It's going to hit $2,000. If someone goes on there and buys a ticket right now, someone buys the $50 pack, it will be at $2,000. So tomorrow, if you can catch the Ace, draws are at 1:15. LaRondeAceTimmons.ca. Someone's going to win $2,000. So I don't know. Could you use $2,000? I'm pretty sure we could all use $2,000. Go to LaRondeAceTimmons.ca. The weekly jackpot's at $96. And of course, when that grows, so does the main ace jackpot. And you know what it means when there's a 1920 for a jackpot? That means the ace is still out there. So one of those envelopes has the ace. You catch the ace, you could be $2,000 richer at 1:15 tomorrow. And again, all it takes is one ticket. But do the $50 for the 50 pack route. That's the best bang for your buck.
That's right. And finally, the mini putt tournament of fun. That's going to be on August the 21st. We're going to be hosting that, and it's easy. Just go out and mini putt. And then if you happen to tie our scores, when Mark and I, we're going to go out there on 4 occasions. We've been once. If you're happy to tie our scores, you're going to qualify for the tournament. Now, some days we golf good, some days we golf bad. Last time I whipped Kinsman all over the place.
You whipped me by what? Six or seven shots?
7, Kinsman. I beat you by
7. I always try to downplay it.
Yeah.
6 sounds nicer.
So the tournament of fun is going to be free prizes. We're going to have one for like worst dressed golfer, best celebration. It's going to be fun prizes. And that's going to be at the end of the year, but you have a bunch of chances to qualify. And all you got to do is go mini putt.
That's right. And speaking of mini putt, we have a draw. There was a draw on our page for 2 free passes.
Okay.
From Don Marcoux and the mini putt and batting cages. So should we pull a ballot right now before we go? I think we should.
Yes, sir.
Free passes. So keep in mind. See what's going on in here. See what the winner is. And the winner is Joanne Tessier.
All right. Congratulations.
Joanne Tessier is the winner of 2 rounds of mini golf, which technically would be 2 submissions for this tournament. You don't know what your score will be. Again, maybe me losing by 7 shots helps out a different range of golfer, right? We've covered two different spreads, right?
That's right. So that's good. So congratulations. Mark will reach out to her right after the show.
I will, yeah.
Get those tickets in her hand. Don't forget Thursday, Kinsman, to wish Mike a happy birthday. He'll be feeding you very well. We will not forget to wish Mike. We will probably sing him, unfortunately, a happy birthday.
That's right. Hopefully, hopefully my singing's better than my dancing was at Ada's grad celebration. People knocking my dancing. They're like, I don't think Mark's ever danced. And you know what? I don't think I've ever danced. No.
Okay, so
why I don't.
You got a little bit of work to do, but I thought I caught up, but who kept up with the crowd, but I don't know, Kinsman. Maybe I look back and I'm like, maybe I need a tuner or 2. But so we also have to give away a free KINZ and KLOMP t-shirt to someone who guessed that it was a beer, and you went through the comments today. So they just had to comment on the.
It was the first person back who we had to scroll right back to where they were guessing what our secret was, and there was some saying maybe a new flavor of Off the Dock. As a lot of people were close with the beverage, but the gentleman who was actually the closest, he was bang on, and the first one to say it was a KINZ and KLOMP live beer was Norm Edward. I think we know him as Norm Dwyer. He's the guy in charge of the Timmins ON Facebook page. Anyhow, he wins himself a KINZ and KLOMP live t-shirt. So we'll get in touch with Norm.
So we will get him that t-shirt. That was awesome and perfect, man. Yeah, he guessed it. We had a lot of guesses. I like that one. We had a lot of guesses after I did the slip on the video too. So
that's it. Well, hey, you know what? It happens. Look at the Super Bowl. Look at Janet Jackson. It happens, right? It's a little bit better than her slip. So let's just say. Oh,
there we go. So the beer's up and available. So when I post the video, I will tag the link to their page. So I got some work to do here, Kinsman. Lori. Yeah, exactly. Kinsman distracted me. I'll blame it on that. But the beer is up and available. So we'll go check that out.
There we go. Yes.
Promo release. And my friend, thank you, everyone. And we hope to see you Thursday. And
it'll be a good time.
Cheers.